The summer of 1966 was wild and noisy. Vietnam had spiraled into a war. There was a growing immediacy to the civil rights movement. Batman on TV, Ronald Reagan, governor of California. The Berlin Wall was 5 years old. This was the world outside of Jody Allender's family in the summer of 1966. This was the summer when he was 6 years old, living in Northern California in a suburban neighborhood. This was the summer that his world changed forever. This is Jody. I first met him when we were working on videos about health and safety for people with developmental disabilities. He's quite an actor, and we hired him. Here are some shots from a video we produced about heart health.
Of your chest.
Here's some dialogue from a video on flu shots.
Do flu shots hurt?
No, they do not.
As we worked on the videos, Jody mentioned more than once about something that occurred when he was 6 and how it changed his life. He really wanted us to know that he used to be normal. During a break in taping, I asked him if he would mind telling us what happened. He shared that he was crossing the street near his school to visit a friend when he was hit by a car. He told us that he was in a coma for 6 weeks and that his life has never been the same. I got interested in his story and asked if I could work with him on a short video about his life. He was excited about it and gave me permission to reach out to others as well. Most of my leads quickly led to dead ends, so I asked if he was interested in revisiting his hometown. He said sure, and we set up a time to drive down, find his old house, his school, and visit the site of his accident. I was very excited about the opportunity to videotape what I imagined to be a dramatic event. At the same time, I was concerned that it would prove to be overwhelming for Jody. Off we went without much to go on except Jody's memory. We did not have exact addresses for anything. Here's what happened. We spent some time driving around town. Jody recognized some landmarks, his church up on a hill, and some favorite parts of town. After about a 30-minute search of some familiar neighborhoods, we found his childhood home. We parked and he looked at it for a while and didn't say much. Then we asked,
All right, should we try to find your intersection?
Let's go for it.
Okay, you got any idea about where we're going?
I know where we're going.
Okay.
So was your accident here in the residential area or somewhere else?
Just go straight.
Okay.
After finding his house, it was much easier for him to take us to his elementary school. We found it and we parked on the street right at the spot of his accident, some 50 years ago.
So Jody, is this near the area where you had the accident?
Yep.
What kinds of thoughts are you having right now?
Well, no thoughts now,
No?
because it happened a long time ago.
You said something about you were perfect, or you had a perfect life, something like that.
That was before the accident, and right after, it screwed up everything.
What things did it screw up?
Well, my walking ability and how I can't like do most things, you know, people do that you want to do.
Any other thoughts about being here today?
Nah.
The day we spent together didn't produce the dramatic effect I was selfishly hoping for, but I did learn a few things. I learned that Jody is a very strong person, a devout Christian, inquisitive, and that he has a very positive view about life. I learned that while his accident changed his life, it was only a detour that he has successfully mastered. I found a much better story with a more meaningful ending than I had anticipated. Jody is a self-made man, and I admire him for it.